Hey Sagittarius, this is for those of you divine feminine that associate themselves with the Sagittarius sign. So you could be a Sagittarius sun, moon, rising, Venus. You just have strong Sagittarius in your chart. But this, and sometimes you know, I know I sometimes identify with my twins readings, but more for what's going on with him. But regardless, I'm grateful that you're here. It is a general reading, so take what resonates, leave the rest. Some of it might be for you, some of it might be for someone else. Okay. All right, so the first one up, masquerade. Okay, we're going to find out if that means you're wearing a mask, someone's wearing a mask. What's going on with this masquerade here? Okay. Oh, and we got both of them right. So we have intention, okay, and then we have resolution, and we have wings of light on the bottom. Okay, sorry, for some there we go. Sometimes it's just not focusing, but so wings of light to me. Some of you have wings of light. Okay, as part of your soul. Some of you have angels supporting you and spirit guides, right? So that kind of is always a reminder to me to tell you that you're not alone, okay? So let's take a look at this masquerade energy here. What is happening with this masquerade energy? Okay. I heard putting on a show. Who's putting on a show? Who's putting on a show right now? Okay, so the first one to come out was the Ace of Swords. So sort of heightened awareness, right? Awareness and heightened states of consciousness, truth revealed. It's very interesting that that came out with the masquerade, right? A mask coming off. Then we have the Six of Pentacles, okay? Positive mindset, being in flow, but also possibly for some accepting help from others and a division of assets, okay? We have the Four of Swords, okay? Time to quiet the mind. The mind cannot see through the mask. Then we have the Hanged Man, so understanding that you're kind of stuck in this period, sort of holding yourself in this period until you can shift your perspective about things. And when you're ready to shift your perspective, we have the World. Okay, I feel like there's a really important lesson here in trusting your own intuition, trusting your truth, trusting yourself to see the truth, even though it doesn't look that way with your human eyes, like with your physical eyes. You know, you see something or you hear what somebody's saying, but you'll notice, okay, what I'm being shown is you'll notice that your body will respond. Okay, your body's going to respond. And then your mind responds, but your mind has a different response than your body, than your intuition, okay? And some of you are wearing a mask, okay, in order to not rock the boat, in order to keep things balanced, in order to try and keep peace and calm and healing in the home. But part of that has to be let go. You may have to be the first one to take off your mask, okay? You could be masking your own feelings, okay? And again, there's no judgment in any of these readings. It's just coming up to come up into your awareness, to your conscious awareness, to see what could be happening for you subconsciously so you can work with that, okay? We have two guidance pieces. We have be brave and honest and harness your mystic power. So I think it's very interesting because that tells me very much so, you know, being brave and honest, okay? I feel like as Sagittarius, that's a pretty common trait of yours, except when it comes to not wanting to deal with certain things. And again, there's no judgment with that. We all do that to some degree. But harnessing your mystic powers, harnessing your intuition, and really trusting it over your past experiences and whatever data your brain is operating on, okay? I feel for some of you, you have to be honest with yourself first, okay? All right, let's look at intention. Intention, whoops. Okay. So the first one that came out is the Emperor. So this could be in regards to your divine masculine. Okay. I'm not sure which ones kind of came out next, so we'll just roll with it. The Magician. Okay, interesting that we have what I feel is the higher self version and the physical version of the divine masculine showing up. We have here an Eight of Cups, though, in reverse. Okay, being stuck in current fears, regretting walking away, avoidance and escapism. Okay, and then we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, but the Knight of Wands is sometimes a very back and forth energy sometimes. Okay, and then we have the Four of Pentacles, lack mentality, holding on too tightly to something out of fear, releasing material and status attachments. So whatever you're operating on right now, even in regards to your divine masculine or any third-party situation, okay, be mindful of what your intention is. What is your intention behind the situation that you're in? For some of you who walked away from your masculine, there's a regret there. Okay, there's a regret. Some of you are feeling guilty over that. Fear that you may mess it up. Okay, but you can't do that. Okay, everything happens for a reason. So for those of you that doesn't resonate, know that that's not for you. It's for somebody else watching. Okay. Some of you are holding too tightly to financial. Your intention is to hang on to your financial status, but it's blocking your abundance to create more abundance for you, to bring in the abundance. Okay, so there's two very separate stories here, both in regards to the divine masculine, and understanding that this is more about a process for you. It's not, you can never truly, I mean, you can stand in your own way, yes, and delay things, but sometimes the delay is needed. Sometimes there are certain lessons. This is a lesson. Okay, are you putting too much weight on the value of money and material stuff? Because in that case, you're sort of building this energetic wall between yourself and your abundance. Okay, and that's, I feel like that's for those of you who aren't with your masculine. Okay, and for some of you, there's, you know, releasing it's releasing emotions, those that regretted walking away, releasing emotions, okay, in regards to walking away from them, and knowing that you had to do that for your own betterment and for theirs. Okay, there was a codependency that wasn't serving either of you. But for those of you that are stuck sort of in this place of really wanting to have courage and inspired action, but you're stuck, there's avoidance here. There's something you don't want to face, and it is keeping you from yourself and therefore your masculine. Okay, but it's all around your intentions. What are your intentions right now? Okay, again, another two. Look at that. Learn from spiritual experiences. Okay, some of you are kind of having these amazing spiritual experiences, and Spirit is showing you because you're not alone, and you're disregarding them because they're not showing up at face value in the physical. So that's a huge, when you disconnect from yourself, the mask goes on. Okay, it blurs your intentions, your true intentions for self and for your connection. That is not an easy thing to do, especially when it means being honest with yourself, right? And all right, let's take a look at this resolution. We're ending on a positive note. There's a resolution to be had here, so let's take a look at that. Okay, Eight of Wands. Okay, it can be done quickly. Look at that, the wheel. You can change that wheel of fate if you're not hanging on to it. It'll spin for you. It'll put you in the perfect position. Okay, the King of Wands, knowing what you want and knowing how to get it. Okay, creative visionary, right? Entrepreneurial stuff. There could be some business stuff here. Right, let's see. But we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, it says not trusting your partner's ability. I don't think you're trusting your ability. Okay, this is a third-party situation, but that third-party situation has to come to a resolution before you can step into your own power. And then the High Priestess, right? And what I heard, they're like, say this, say this. I'm like, if you don't believe me, ask your higher self. Get acquainted with your higher self and ask your higher self what the resolution is. okay? Because until you can start trusting your own inner voice, there's always going to be things happening behind the scenes that are blocking you. That's going to affect your intentions. That's going to affect the energy, okay? So let's go here and get a guidance piece. Whoops. Oh my goodness, another, a 3, okay? Retreat and recharge, okay? That's that going in. It's sort of the hermit energy. Going in and asking your higher self for guidance. Be fearless and stand strong in your own energy, okay? Grow within your current situation. So this is a growth situation for you. That's why it feels so difficult, okay? And then see beyond the current situation. Okay, see beyond that. You're not stuck here. This is just a pit stop. This is just a bus stop or a train stop or whatever, right? But you're meant to pick up certain lessons here. Yeah. Okay, and I'm getting a second message. So for some of you who are wanting to step out more into your spiritual gifts and become more of a spiritual entrepreneur, okay, you have to trust yourself. Okay, there's some beliefs in here around worth, around value, that there's part of you that feels like for some you can't charge what you should charge for your services. 2, some of you are stuck in this energy of, well, there's a whole bunch of people that do what I do. What's so special about me? Well, you get to figure that out. Okay, no one else can tell you what makes you special. You get to figure that out and be that gift to the world. I feel this came out a lot in the Taurus video, but there's billions of people on this planet, and there are a certain group of them that need you to help them, okay? So I hope that this has helped. Be your peace, love yourself, share your light, and have an amazing day.